Hello YouTube, Beanie from the bedroom. Here, your guitar junkie. It's been a while. It's been a week, a solid week, since I played my guitars. I'll tell you why later. But let's get to it. I'm going to compare my two favorite single cut LP guitars that are not made by Gibson. They're not Gibson brands, I should say, but they're really, really, really good. So let's have at it. Switcheroonie. Yeah, so I've been gone because my wife and I drove my daughter's Jeep from Palm Harbor, Florida, all the way to Alaska. Yeah, what a trip it's been. What's with that string? Notice that right away. What is with the string? That's new. Whoa! What is that all about? If anyone has a clue, because this is a first for me. What the heck is going on? Is the string dead? That's okay, that's a first. That's definitely a first for me. Wow. Crazy, I know, but why it's doing that now, I don't know. Who am I imitating there? So, now I'm baffled. I'm confused. I don't know what that is all about. Unless I just restrung this. So, that's bizarre. The reason, let me do my thumbnail picture right now. Put these two together, put a smile on. Hey! The reason why I grabbed these two, oh, this is even a better shot. Make this one. Yeah, click. Is because I haven't played in over a week, right? Left from Florida to Alaska last Saturday. Got there Friday. After 7 days of driving, stayed Friday night, left Saturday, stayed in a hotel Saturday night till about 12, and got picked up Saturday night at oh, let's just say Sunday morning now at 12 a.m. to get a 2:30 flight to fly home with a connecting flight from Alaska to Washington to Tampa Bay. So 7 days to get there and 8.5 hours on the plane to get home. And it was one heck of a trip. I would never do it again. I told my daughter that if she you know, doesn't change her tour duty after 3 years and finishes out her 4 years there, and doesn't want to transfer to the Air Force Base in Tampa here, I think it's in St. Pete. You know, my wife and I will take 2 weeks off because she works and I'm retired. She'll take 2 weeks off of work. We'll fly up there and we'll take 2 weeks to take our time and drive home, not be in a mad rush to get there, and be able to sightsee. Like I passed the Corvette Museum, which I would have loved to stop. That's the one that you see the videos on where they had a sinkhole and all the Corvettes went down in the hole. I don't know, 4 or 6 Corvettes. And they said that you could even go into the sinkhole. That would have been cool. But we had no time because we were on a mission and we were just driving 10 to 12 hours a day, getting to a place where we got tired, or you know, like the next stop 100 miles away was going to be a hotel, and we stayed the night and got up the butt crack of dawn, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to leave again. And the roads were treacherous. Once we got to, our route kept on changing because of roads being closed and whatnot. But when we got into Canada and Alaska had the worst roads in the world. Oh, I'm sure there's worse roads, like in India and stuff like that. But It was like in India. It was like one big lane, just enough for 2 cars to get by in either direction. Gravel, dirt, holes. If you blink or sneeze and drive off the road, you're going down 100 feet off the cliff to your death. So, yeah, and when we stopped in Alaska, it took us a couple of days to get through Alaska. I'm flipping through the TV, and you know, my I don't know if this goes for my 2 Alaskan Canadian friends, Mike and Al. No, not Mike and Al. Mike and Cal. See, I'm delirious from the trip. I'm still groggy from it. That and the time change, you know, going from 1 hour to 4 hours, and then playing catch up. So yeah, I'm flipping through the TV channels in the room, just trying to like wind down from the day while in Canada, and they had a couple of channels in English, a couple of channels in French, and a couple in Japanese. So I found that quite amusing. Didn't really find regular shows that you would see here in New York. Very limited, but again, it also was Dish. A lot of hotels use Dish. So I don't know if they get the ABC, NBC, CBS kind of stuff. So yeah, it was quite a haul. So this is my first day playing, and the reason why I grabbed these 2, not because I wanted to do like a versus comparison of 2 single cut Les Paul style guitars. This one is an Epiphone. This one is the Agile. So while I have them both in my hands, I was like, if I'm going to play and I haven't played in a week, and I brought a squeeze ball, but I haven't brought my hand exercises, because they're made of metal, the ones with the springs. And I didn't want to go through the airport and have a problem coming home. But I got to keep on doing something with my hands. So I didn't want to grab something else that had a 10 gauge. I know for a fact these 2 have 9 gauge strings because I changed them just recently. Changed this as soon as I got it. DR9 to 46, pure nickel wound, and then I changed this because I didn't like the feel of it. There was like, felt like 12s on here with the Floyd. So I put the same ones on here. And I figured, well, it's just a coincidence that they're both red. This is like a cherry sunburst, and this is a fire. It's like, I think it was a flame burst, something like that. It was, because it's a lot darker than this one. And I'm like, well, you know what? They're both 9 gauge. Let me play these 2, and let me start with this, because once I play a Floyd, I'm going to start grabbing for the Floyd. So if I played this first, I'm going to be grabbing for an invisible arm. That's not really here. So yeah, I figured let me just do a video. Post this probably ahead of the other 4 or 5 videos that I have in the can, just waiting to, you know, for my Monday, Wednesday, Friday appearance, and do a little comparison and say what happened, you know, mention my trip. So I have here my Epiphone with Grover tuners, mahogany set neck body. I don't know why this light keeps on going off. Let me change it to another setting, just in case. Yeah. 22 nickel polished frets on a rosewood fingerboard, acrylic trapezoid inlays. Like I said, if I didn't mention it, the real deal Grover tuners on the back. And I think these are Pro Buckers on here, and they sound amazing. The only thing that I did to it was I changed the knobs, because I do that. And again, this is like a tiger maple veneer top on here, and that's the back. So yeah, that's this puppy. I love it. Anything else I left out? No, I don't think so. Does it split? No. See, I don't remember because I don't use them, because I don't care. So yeah, Epiphone, not a real Gibson, you know. I think Cal B told me this was an 05 from Indonesia. I think it was in Korea they made these at the time. But real sweet guitar. I love it. That and my bluish green, whatever it is, that's got the 57 pickups in it. Now, my other one, which now I don't know what's up. If anyone knows what that is, please let me know in the comments, because I don't know what's going on there. It's very bizarre. So this one is my favorite. I love all my Agile guitars. I can't, you know, I could always, the one I'm playing that day is the one I love. Then I play another one that day and I love that one. I love them all. You can't go wrong with an Agile single cut Les Paul copy style guitar. I just happen to like this one because it's got the Floyd on it, and I like the top. I like looking down at the top as I'm playing. This is a tiger maple cap, not a veneer, two-piece on here with their Alinco humbucking Agile pickups. Floyd Rose special, which I know a lot of people have a problem with the specials. I don't, and I'm sure I'm going to have someone say, well, the special is why that string is doing that, because it's a special. Well, I have another Agile guitar with a Floyd Rose special on it, and yet I haven't changed the strings on that one. They came with the original strings from Agile because I bought that one new. I don't have that problem, and I've never had that problem on my other guitars that I've had with Floyd Rose specials. So I don't know what that's all about. So if you do know, let me know. This one here does have the coil splitting, but again, I don't use it. I don't care. And the only thing I did was I changed the knobs. I put the 60s black knobs on here because I like them. They look cooler, and that's really all there is to it. Believe it or not, even though this has a locking nut, it has Grover tuners, the real deal Grover tuners on it. The only thing that I've noticed on this guitar, and probably this guitar only out of the 5 Agiles that I have, is you can see where they glued the wings on the side on this particular model. But then again, I don't know what year this is. W220028. So 3 2s in there, like Darby Dawn 222. Yeah, other than that, it's a mahogany set neck and body. There's your cutouts for adjusting your Floyd, which I love. Anything that's got a Floyd on it should have these kind of cutouts so you can get to it. By the way, the cavity covers are shielded. The cavities are shielded. The Epiphone is not. Yeah, this one here, 22 nickel polished frets, but this one has abalone. This one, let me start again. This one has mother of pearl trapezoid inlays on an ebony fingerboard. So the ebony, the mother of pearl, and the cap already puts it on the next level. Puts it, in my opinion, above the Epiphone. So, and I paid just about exactly the same for both of these. Within, say, $75, if you know, if it's somewhere around there. I think they were like between $250 and $325 or something, between $250 and $350. but they were both almost the same. Very reasonably priced, and I bought them used, and I got them both off of Guitar Center's used gear page. So you just have to be a wise shopper on that. This one here has, you know, same kind of jack end, same body thickness, and the same weight, I would have to say, on this one. And just to pick up the, and on this one feels tinge heavier, probably because that has more wood in it. They had to route this and cut some wood out to make it lighter. So yeah, these are my two favorite single cut Les Paul style guitars that are not Gibson. Even though Epiphone is licensed by Gibson, it doesn't say Gibson on the headstock. And yeah, so now what I have to do is I have to get my tool and I have to loosen the nut. And I should just do that, because if that's just the only problem, then I can let everyone know. But I guarantee there's going to be someone saying, that's because it's a Floyd Rose special, man, and that's why you got that problem. It doesn't matter, it really doesn't. But that is bizarre, because it wasn't like that last week when I was playing it. Very weird. I'm just gonna loosen it up and pull the string, make sure all is good. Give it a shot again. And hopefully, I don't think so, because I could feel it as I'm winding it. It feels exactly the same. I could hear it too. Man, I don't know what's up. So I'm going to say it's got to be the string. And find out what the deal is. Yeah. Yeah, it's still sounding the same. Oh, by the way, if I didn't mention it, as soon as I pulled these off the wall, both were spot on. Both were exactly in tune. I don't know. It can't be the pickup because I didn't touch the screws, and it wasn't like that before. It's not as bad as it was, but it's still there. You could hear it clean. It's muffled. Yeah, I think it's the string, because I had to when it came to the you know, these thicker, the E and the 6th or in the 5th, especially on this one, I had a hard time tying in that luthier's knot, and I had to do this one twice, and that's why the string is kind of like facing up. So I had to get it around the top and then the bottom. But yeah, who knows, right? So sorry for the long video, and I still have the issue. I have the that's why it sounds distorted. Yeah, that's really bothering me now. So if anyone knows what that deal is, I'm guessing it's the string. So I think I have another, I could change just that one string without interrupting an entire pack. Because you can't buy one string anymore, right? Remember the days you could just go in and get a single string? I need the 4th string. I need the 3rd string. What gauge do you want that in? Here you go. No, not even. It's got to be the whole pack. And $8 for a pack of strings, right? Am I crazy? That's too much. That's silly, man. So thanks for watching. Have a good day and a better tomorrow.